Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Samson, the roadman, and today, guys, I'm right at my cottage here in our village, and I just want to show you guys to give you an update of the maize field which we actually planted. The maize that was so affected by the so-called fowl armyworm. So yes, guys, we are right at our cottage here. So I'm just going to give you a tour and let's see how it's doing. It's basically an update about our maize field. Okay, so I had a lot of problems when I actually planted the maize. A few weeks after planting the maize, a lot of it was actually getting eaten up by the so-called armyworm. Okay, which I later got to know that it was actually the armyworm. So let me just walk you around. I show you how it is as of today. So we have a bit of. This is another variety. It was all eaten up as well, but I can see a number of these is actually, they have a bit of maize. But this one, I don't think it's going to. It can't produce anything. So otherwise, that's the early maturity seed. That was another seed, and then this is another seed. So starting from here, this line, this is another seed. If you remember those videos which I actually did, you notice that most of this, especially here, it was eaten up, and some of it is still eaten up, but it's still producing. That's one thing that I'm super happy about. Let me show you on this other side. Okay, take a look at this cob here. It's a very big cob of maize, guys. This one, you can see even here, it was eaten up, like the other part like this. It was eaten up from here and it ended up cutting, but you can see this one is still surviving. So this is what I find to be interesting. Look at this. These are big cobs, guys. Take a look at this. So in short, I still have like take a look. Let me show you all these. Look at these. Look at this, guys. If you remember, this part was really eaten up. Actually, most of this was actually eaten up. I was actually saying 50% of the maize was already eaten up and I'm not going to get anything. But let's tour this, guys. I show you. It's a bit windy today, but I want to show you guys that we have a bit of maize actually that has survived. If you look at this, look at this. So I'm just going to walk around here with you guys. You can look, you can see it still looks like these leaves. These are the ones that were eaten up, but you still have a bit of maize, like you can see. So this I find to be very much interesting, and we also have lots of termites. Like I said, this used to be an ant-hill, so you can see the termites are eating these. The termites are eating now the maize, so they are dropping now. But let's walk around. I'll show you. Look at this. Look at that. Look at all these big cobs that have survived. You can see from there. Look at that. So our maize, a bit of it have survived. A bit of it has survived. You can see from here. Look at this. Actually, this week we need to start eating some of it because it looks like it's ready. It's ready. This is ready, guys. What do you think? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. that. So this is the part that I feel it hasn't performed very well, is this one here. You know, here. This one hasn't performed very well here. But if I look at on this other side, we have, look at that, we have these cobs. Okay, nice cobs. The only disappointment that I have, it's about, I was expecting that we're going to have like two cobs from each, you know, but it's not the case. So I think that's an issue of, basically I think it's an issue of the seed that we actually chose. You know, the seed company or something like that. Yeah. So otherwise, this is how it is here. You can see this is a good one, this is a good one, this is a good one. You can see. So we have a bit of maize, even though you can see like these ones, the ones which are drying up, it means the termites have eaten the stem from the bottom. So yeah, they've been cut, in short. So let me take you to the other side. I show you how it is on the other side. So here you can see the termites ate all these, and they dropped prematurely, you know, before they could actually become, before the cobs could mature. So the termites have destroyed some, and I can see another one right there, it has fallen. So the termites are now eating the stems, and we are ending up with such. Look at this one. So the termites have eaten this one from there, you can see. So this one will have to harvest. It feels like it's ready for harvest. This one, you can see here again, these were dropped. These, you can see what the termites are doing here. So even this one was recently dropped. Before it dries, I will harvest it and see if it can be consumed. Yes guys. Okay, let's take a look at this from this angle. Look at this. Look at these guys. Amazing, beautiful cobs right here. Oh, the grass has grown here, guys, as if I didn't clean this area. Okay, so you can see from this other side, we have take a look. Take a look. So in short, we have a bit of maize. Actually, we have, I think, 70 to 80% of maize has actually survived. So you can see we have survived. Okay, so I'm very happy, because this means we are going to have some milling, or can I say we are going to have some fresh maize like this, which we can eat. Otherwise, there's a bit of maize over here, guys. Okay, you see from here, this is maize. Maize. So in short, even though our field was actually affected by the armyworm, I can confess and confirm to you that 75% actually of the maize survived, and you can see from what I'm just showing you that at the end of the day, we are actually going to have something. We are actually going to harvest something. The only thing that I can say, this one really did our field bad. It was some weather issues, like somewhere here in between this field and the wall, some of the maize fell because of the heavy rains that we actually experienced at some point. But you can see most of it is just like this, which is very good, like this. Okay, but look at this, everything here, all this maize fell, that one fell, most of it actually here fell, but the ones that have survived the weather, the heavy rains, the windy, the storm that we experienced has produced and has actually given us some cobs. Okay, most of it here is not mature, but if you go down on the other side, you notice that we have some mature maize. Okay, let me just show you from the other side. I enter and show you guys. Okay, so this is our field, guys, our maize field. 75% has survived. Okay, 75% has actually survived like this. You can see, but the termites are doing us bad. Like, take a look here. These are termites. Okay. Alright, so we're here and you can see the maize which is here. These have survived. Survived. I'm very happy, guys, about this. Very, very happy, guys. You know? Look at this. There are a lot of this. You can even tell from the old leaves that this was eaten up. Like really, really eaten up badly. Okay. But we're still here. We've still survived a bit. You know? Which is super good. Okay. Let me see. I'll show you the other side. Let's see if I can find my way out here. Okay, let's show you the other side. There's another maize which we actually grew with the sweet potato. Okay, on this side. It hasn't performed very well. Hope the rains can continue for a little while so that this maize can actually be ready. So we have a bit of it here. This one is doing quite well, only that some of it also fell like this. You can see because of the rains, heavy rains that we had. But you can see from there we have a bit of cobs here and there. Some of it is just starting to grow. So yeah, this is how it is. Here we have those cobs. Here we also have a bit of cobs, and of course our sweet potato is doing well as well. So yeah, you know, this is good. And this is our rubbish bin, guys. And now you can see our oasis is going, our sweet potato is actually going right in there, you know. So I don't even know what to do here. Yeah, it is going right there. Even on the side you can see the maize, how it's doing right there. Not this side, you can see here, I think maybe it's too much water or something. You can see that there's nothing much happening here down there, you know. But yeah, this is it. This is how our fields are doing. But what I'm trying to say as well is that you know, with the armyworm, I know a lot of people advise me to say use this chemical, use that chemical to spray, but then from the onset I never wanted to use any chemicals with the maize. which we've grown here. But of course, yeah, we did use some fertilizer. But then the chemicals, it's just too much, when you're adding chemicals. So I was a bit of, I wasn't for the idea that I should use the chemicals. So I just decided to say, I think let it be. If everything is going to be lost, let it be lost. That's what I said. But yeah, thank God we are here and we are able to harvest just something tangible. So thank you for your advice. Thank you so much. And yeah, basically I'm going to end my video from here today. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. Bye.